That's intimidating.
Anyway.
You can be the nicest person on the planet, but, like, be intimidating.
Anyway, we're live now.
Hello, everyone!
Hi, Luke.
Fuck.
I forgot where I was, but I was like...
I'm getting a gym badge.
I am in Team Flare Secret HQ.
Orb. I was gonna say, I was like, oh, could we finish this week? And then I forgot that we didn't play last week, so probably not. Oh, wait, no, actually... Actually...
I mean, Paz and I questioned if we could finish the other day, and we did.
Well, I mean, we were going right into the Elite Four.
I mean, we're pretty close, like... Pause, didn't you just do the seventh gym?
Yeah, I had already done the Islander Cafe, and now I'm in Geosenge.
Yeah, I'm going to
the 7th gym right now.
I'm going to Geosenge. There's a world in which it could happen.
I'm just the furthest behind.
Yeah, you're not by that much.
Oh, Figgles, you want to see some tokens I made?
Sure.
Zach's request to me if he was going to go with me tomorrow was I had to make him tokens. So I made him tokens.
Oh, you're going
tokens
another...
are the ones I just sent you.
You're going another RCQ tomorrow?
Yeah, one that's actually, like, very close to me.
Oh, cool.
Like, it's a half an hour north.
Oh, yeah, I think you told me about that.
Yeah, it's in Keene.
Geosenge. Okay.
And I told Zach, I'm like, if you want, you can come by and we can go together. And then he actually just said he would drive me, so I was like, cool. So he's literally going to come pick me up and we're just going to go. Hey, Olympia, you bitch. Hey, pause. Can I tell you about the girlfriend anime?
You've told me a bit about it, but you can tell me more about it.
It's my brain rot right now because I started watching season 2. I think I told you, and I messaged Figleaf about it, but
yeah.
Figleaf needs to understand just how crazy this was. In the baby episode, when they decided to breastfeed the only girl who didn't change, fucking hysterical.
I feel like I'm missing something.
What's some context?
No, I went to Geosenge and the place isn't open.
Have you done my Islander Cafe yet?
I thought I did because I saw AZ.
Oh, then you didn't go to the very bottom floor where you have to battle Zero Sick.
Fuck. Okay. I fucked up. Okay. Sorry, go ahead, Ryan. I didn't realize I fucked up.
They did an episode where, like, they all turned into babies because the mom made them all baby onesies. And then the only one who didn't change was the daughter. But, of course, she's the one who, outside of her mom, probably has the biggest chest in the show.
I hate this.
And they had the food-obsessed tsundere and the other tsundere try to fight over breastfeeding off her.
I hate this!
And then while they were fighting, the girl's mom, as a baby, climbed up on her back and patted her on the head and said, "Good job."
The writer's barely disguised fetish.
Yeah, literally.
Well, in the food fight episode, they also made another joke about their chests, but that one was very blunt. The tsundere Karane is well known for having a quote-unquote flat chest, and she's very jealous of girls who are not. And the mom and daughter are in the middle of an eating contest of eating cake. And they decided to use psychological warfare on the only other girl competing and be like, oh, eating all this sugar will make you fat. But it fucked with their own heads too. And so they were both stopped eating, and then Karane from the crowd yells, "You idiots, haven't you looked in a mirror? All your extra weight goes to your boobs." And then you audibly hear the mom think, "I could use an extra cup size." this show has been hysterical, and I can't wait for the next episode because it's when they do the Dragon Ball Z reference.
The what?
They do a Dragon Ball reference where like all the girlfriends go Super Saiyan. I've seen the picture. I have not seen the clip, and I can't wait to see the clip because it's gonna be funny.
My favorite OG Resident Evil game is Resident Evil 3, which I played on the channel. I played it in like a 4.5 hour session. And Ryan made fun of me during it and said, "Oh, only 4.5 hours," and called me a scrub.
He's a bitch.
I should play a Resident Evil game one day. Need to buy one first.
They're mostly good.
Get good, nerd.
And then he's gonna make me press a button, and he's like, "Oh, it didn't matter. Your button didn't matter." He's like, "Yeah, so I know you got the right button and everything, but I'm still gonna activate the ultimate weapon because fuck you."
I like how they made it so obvious where they're like, yeah, the red button activates the evil weapon. The blue button deactivates it.
Houndoom finally knows flamethrower.
Yeah.
So funny how they're using the Pokemon of Eternal Life to power a deadly weapon. Like, Yveltal I can understand. Xerneas I do not.
Yveltal.
Because it makes sense for one of them, it's gonna make sense for both. Shut up. Is basically what the game's saying.
What they're saying, pauses. Shut up. Doesn't need to make sense.
It makes sense because we said it made sense.
So I heard something about NXT Roadblock next week.
What'd you hear about it?
So they set up a champion versus champion winner take all match between
Yeah. Oh, yeah, the
Julia
women.
and Stephanie Becker.
Yeah,
And
it's
I
real
heard
dumb.
that they set it up because Julia actually is injured.
Yeah.
So I think Stephanie's gonna win. Like, don't get me wrong, it's dumb that they're doing the winner take all, but also like I'm not against it because I think Stephanie's winning.
And then like, oh, so they're gonna unify the Women's North American Championship and the NXT Championship for some reason?
They're not gonna unify it. They'll probably do what they always do, which is she'll win both and then relinquish the North American. It's what they did when Keith Lee and Adam Cole did winner take all.
Yeah.
They did winner take all. Keith Lee won. He hoisted both belts for like 2 days. Then on the next NXT, he relinquished both. Or not both. Relinquished the
And the North American.
yeah. Which I want to say was then won by Damian Priest.
I feel like I missed a really good era of NXT when I wasn't watching wrestling, of like when all the people who are like main roster are now were in NXT.
The best time to watch it was when Tommaso Ciampa was champion.
Because like Seth Rollins, Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, like all of them that are main roster now.
So I watched when Kevin Owens debuted in NXT.
Yeah.
He was good. Finn Balor was great. Tommaso Ciampa was definitely my favorite period of having a champion, though.
Yeah.
Because Tommaso Ciampa was the kind of champion where you're just like, wow, like he's a deranged bad guy, but like he's cool. And his feud with Johnny Gargano was sick. And honestly, Adam Cole's reign as champion was also incredible. I'd argue he might even be the best NXT champion there's ever been. It's probably between him and Finn Balor at this point.
Aw, baby!
Q-bone, ba-bone, ba-bone, bone. Pause found a Q-bone, ba-bone, bone, bone.
They are gonna absolutely fucking murder this guy.
Huh?
Molly
Oh,
show.
Yellow Jackets. Don't you have to catch it, Puz?
Yes. Yes, you
Or
do.
he survives but doesn't get rescued. There's a scene in season 2 when he's hallucinating being back home with his partner,
Yeah.
and he sees his partner say to him, "You don't belong here anymore."
I
Yeah,
never
no, they did very
understood
well.
this part. What's with the bugs?
Shut up, it doesn't have to make sense.
Fate is the most ambiguous.
Don't you know, Paz? He has the power of God and anime on his side.
But why bugs?
Why poison, Paz? The world may never know.
Well, that was because it was my starter choice, but he doesn't even have a bug type.
Maybe his ace was supposed to be a bug type at one point in development.
And then they made Big Bad Guzma in the next generation.
So this should have been Guzma's thing.
I might have to play through Gen 7 with Mary soon.
Yes.
Well, I found out Mary has never played Alola. She started it and then never finished it or anything.
If
She's
I had
like,
been
"Oh,
in chat at that time, I would have been yelling.
She was like, oh, I need to play them. And I'm like, Mary, I can send you the totally legitimate 3DS thing I used to stream.
And I can totally legitimately make it so that you can evolve Pokemon that shouldn't be able to evolve on your totally legitimate 3DS.
The bad news
She
is
was
that
like,
Citra is not readily available, so you gotta pray that it works.
Right. And I was just like, hey, I can do this. And she goes, oh, yeah, that sounds great. And I'm like, and if you want, we can even stream it together sometime. She goes, okay. This was all while we were playing Portal.
Yeah.
Everything that Fig Leaf once had to run me through, I'm now running somebody else through. Right? When we played Portal, you guided me, right?
I didn't as much guide you through it as like it had been like a long time since I had played it too, so like we worked it out together. I'd say more likely, more like
Yeah, pause. It was a collaboration. Stop, collaborate, and listen. Are you excited to watch the egg lock that Paz and I do?
yeah. I mean, you're mostly playing on Tuesdays, right?
Yeah, that's when we play.
Yeah.
Unless I change it for some reason, but for right now, Tuesdays have worked. There's only one reason I would change it, and it's if Zach randomly says he wants to get in on a game of Civ 7. Because he's not around Mondays or Wednesdays, but the other three of us are, which is why we've been playing them those days still. So if for some reason that were to happen, I would have to try and change with Paz, but yeah, we just do Tuesdays.
Well,
Usually it's I message her like Tuesday morning and say, hey, are we still good?
yeah.
And
Well,
then
if
Paz says no, I go, great, thanks, Paz.
there's a potential possibility that I don't have Fridays off anymore after this, if I get this promotion. Which means that I might actually be able to stream during the week again.
Okay. Well, I was surprised last night when I was streaming with Mary because usually we at least stream on her channel and it's usually just like I might have mine up, but I might not.
Yeah.
And she was like, hey, how about you just open yours and I'll just vibe? And I'm like, all right.
I mean, that's fair.
Well, every time we've tried to play it on her stream, her her computer crashes because of OBS Plus Portal.
Oh, that's weird. It's
Because
such an old
Portal's not
game.
even that powerful of a game.
I mean, it's
no,
old.
like she doesn't even get it. So she had made that executive decision to just have it that way. I said, fine, yeah, it works for me. Pause does not need Razorwind. She is already Sephiroth. She does not need that.
Sephiroth!
You need Dago.
My Mammothwine keeps getting fucking murdered.
I'm annihilating right now, like kind of one-shotting every battle because I'm using a Mega Houndoom with Flamethrower.
Hi, AZ. I'm very happy for you with the latest Pokemon ZA reveal.
Is Pokemon ZA in the past or the future?
I believe it's in the future because there's holograms.
That's what I thought. Like, everyone was under the impression that it was going to be back when Lumiose was built.
Yeah, I thought it was, when they announced it, I thought it would be when Lumiose was built, but now I think they're modernizing, they're redeveloping Lumiose City, not building Lumiose City.
And they're including fucking areas you can get Pokemon in the city.
Yes,
Yeah,
because
cool.
they want it to be a place where people and Pokemon live.
Hopefully the game's good.
He's so past out right now.
Yeah, that's where I stand on it right now. Just like, hopefully it's good.
I mean, Legends Arceus was pretty good, even though, like...
It didn't look that great, but its art style was decent for what the graphics lacked, and the gameplay was great.
Hey, Luke. I'm gonna give you a hot take about Legends Arceus. I think it was fine. There was stuff I liked about it, and there was stuff I didn't like about it.
It was the
It was
first
like
time I
fine.
ever felt motivated to complete the Pokédex.
See, I still didn't. Because in order to quote-unquote complete the Pokédex, you had to what? Catch like 50 of every Pokemon?
No?
Yeah.
That's only if you wanted to master the Pokédex, not complete it.
Well, then you didn't complete it.
I got enough of a requirement in order to catch Arceus.
My point being, though, is like...
I have to reset.
Why?
I actually clicked through one of Pokemon learning Earthquake and deciding that they didn't need to learn Earthquake.
Oh.
Can you go to a move relearner?
Probably, but why do that when I can just reset real quick?
Like, it didn't vibe with how I enjoy playing Pokemon, is kind of it. Like, it was fun. I loved that it was open world. I loved that I could just roam the place. I could catch things without battling them. Like, again, lots of things I really liked about it. But, like, I've said it before, like, when I play Pokemon, I catch, like, a core team of 6, and that's what I use. And Legends Arceus was, like, not designed with that in mind. Not saying it's bad, it's just, like, for me, that was kind of a, like, low point.
Yeah, I get it.
Because, like, I got to the Volo fight, and I can't even get through the second half of the Volo fight.
Skill issue.
Because my team's not strong enough, because I'm not, like... I don't know. Like, it was... I used the same team through the whole game, which I've found out later on was a mistake.
See, the game really expects you to, like, do more with it, like interact with it on its own level more than other Pokemon games.
Right, and, like, it wants you to catch as many Pokemon as you can, and, like, it's just not me. Like, that's...
My problem is I tried to rush through the main story, and you really can't do that with PLA.
I think I also did that.
Yeah. And I think it's part of the reason why I didn't appreciate it, so it's probably, again, part of the reason why I'm streaming it again.
Oh, and like, don't get me wrong, I kind of want to go back and play it again. I might
Yeah.
before ZA comes out, just so I can experience it again.
Yeah.
But we'll see. Like, I'm not holding my breath on doing that. I have other games that I would want to play and could play in that time. That being said, I will definitely be getting ZA. It's a Pokemon game, and I am a whore for Pokemon games. I'll try any Pokemon game once. Right, pause. Hell, I tried fucking Let's Go.
I hated Skaka.
Let's Go terrible. Let's Go's fucking terrible. You remember how I was just complaining about how in Legends Arceus they incentivize you to catch more Pokemon?
Yeah.
It's a requirement in
Hi,
Legends.
Let's Go.
And it's a requirement in Let's Go.
Yeah, like Legends just encourages you to do it, which doesn't necessarily kill the game for me because you could totally beat the game without it. Let's Go literally says if you don't catch Pokemon in this game, you're not beating this game.
I remember when Alpharad was doing a shiny walk, and then there was a gym where it said in order to face the gym leader, you have to have at least 50 different types of Pokemon. So
That's
to
Sabrina.
proceed in his shiny walk, he had to find 50 different shiny Pokemon.
So it was Sabrina, because that's
Yeah.
where I stopped playing the game. Because the requirement was you either had to have like 50 Pokemon in your Pokedex or have all your Pokemon at level 40. Which the reason that pissed me off is that unlike normal Pokemon games where you can go grind, you can't.
Yeah.
It's impossible.
Alright. Xerneas is a Pangoro.
So let me get this straight. My Xerneas was a type Figleaf could use, and Figleaf is a type that Ryan could use.
About to have Groudon.
No, you're gonna have a type that I could use. You're gonna have a poison type.
Oh.
Wait, what was yours?
Mine was a Cubone.
Oh yeah, it was. I forgot. I was like, the fuck did you have?
Alright, fuck it. Whatever. Here's a Master Ball. Go away.
You have to catch it, yeah.
Did you try killing it and then it forced you into the battle again?
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
The only part of the Pokedex challenge that I'm looking forward to really is the fact that I get to play Scarlet and Violet again.
Yeah.
Because I've been wanting to go back and play those games.
I'm gonna try to use this as an opportunity to complete my Scarlet and Violet decks in Pokemon Home to get the shinies that it gives you for completing the decks in Home.
I'm going to possibly try to use a Grafaiai this time around. It's just a Pokemon I like, and I've been wanting to use one.
Yeah.
I really want a shiny one. But that's a giant pain in the ass.
Didn't I catch one for you once?
I don't know if you got me a shiny one. I remember naming Grafaiai after the antagonist of Persona 5 Tactica. No. Yeah. But the Tactica DLC. The street artist.
Guernica.
Yes. I couldn't remember her name. I knew it was beginning with a G and ended with Ika. I couldn't remember the rest though.
I loved Guernica.
Yeah, I literally just named a Grafaiai after her because I was like, hey, it's fitting.
Alright, cool. So I beat this Gyarados because it missed a single Aqua Tail. Got it.
Hell yeah!
Oh wait, no, I also missed a Razor Leaf. Fuck. Okay, that I have to use a Hyper Potion, then I win.
The fact that AZ's Floette never evolved.
I know, it can't evolve. It has higher base stats than regular Floette, but it's stuck like that.
Come, let us begin. I am Zerosic. You know, that would make you very good against my team, but this is a Tyranitar. So, get fucking bent, nerd.
Alright, we're gonna go back to Anastar. We gotta go back to Anastar, right?
Yep.
Okay. And then go on to the 8th gym.
After the side questing. They really make this feel like you're side questing.
What, the evil team?
Yeah, the whole team player thing. Because, like, it's so detracted from the rest of it. Like, you're out in ASR, you're doing your thing, and they're like, oh, fly back to Lumios. Now fly to Geosense Town. These two places you've been before that don't matter anymore.
To be fair, that's usually how it is with the evil team shit. Like, it usually is not much better than that.
The only one that I think has done better than any other game would be, like, Black and White. Or Black 2 White 2. Like, I think just Gen 5 as a whole did it better.
Well, it's because they incorporated it into the main quest by literally being like, by them like interrupting your champion battle.
And then they just cuck you again because Alder doesn't get to be the guy you fight in the end of Black 2 White 2. And that's depressing. We get lame Iris instead. Alright, boy and girl, I'm going to Geosenge.
So who was that who was dead? Oh.
Tapping!
What?
Figley ran into a Tapping.
Well, that's unfortunately not very useful to me.
So, what starters are we all picking for ZA?
I'm honestly probably still picking. I'm probably honestly still picking Tepeg, even though like part of me is getting like a urge to just like maybe Chikorita can prove me wrong.
I was gonna pick Chikorita.
Cool, so I'm the only one being correct. Got it.
I don't like the other two choices.
You don't like Totodile?
No.
Totodile's fine.
Get out. Out of the three choices we have, Totodile's the best one. You have the worst grass starter, the worst fire starter, and then Totodile. Which
the worst water starter.
I was going to say, coincidentally enough, might be the worst water starter too. Actually, pause. When we were having this discussion the other day, I didn't think to rank the water starters. So I'm going to do that right now.
Don't hurt me with my baby, please.
Alright, just for pause, Popplio is dead last.
No! No! It's my favorite. Please don't do this to me.
Just because she asked me to be nice.
No!
Who the fuck cares what Ryan's opinion is, Pause?
Wow, Figley.
Hurt.
No, so I'm gonna give this blanket statement before I do this, alright? When it comes to the water starters, because I don't think there really is a bad one per se, monotypes go lower than dual types unless like I like the Pokemon that much. I.e.,
Last place
Totodile
had
and
no
Ocelot.
reason for being a a solo sync type. Had no reason for being only a water type. It should have been steel type as well.
Which one?
Blastoise.
Yeah. So
It
Blastoise is
literally
the only
has
one that's...
cannons on its back. Why was it only like a pure water type?
Because steel did not exist when when Blastoise existed, Buzz.
It was
Yeah.
the only solo type of the 3 starters.
So here's how I'm going to do this. All right. At the very last place is Totodile. Then it's Oshawott. Then it's Sobble. Then it's Squirtle. I personally just like Squirtle the best of all the mono water types. If Bulbasaur didn't exist in Gen 1, Squirtle would probably be my favorite one. Then I'm gonna put Quaxley. I haven't really used Quaxley much. I don't think I've even used it at all, actually, which is what I'm doing with our next playthrough. So I can't really put it much higher. Other than that, it's a cute duck.
I honestly was not expecting for Fuecoco to be the odd one out when I was like, oh, I'll take whoever's left over. And I
did my first playthrough with it, and that's why I don't want to use it again. I've done it.
And I just love Meowscarada and Sprigatito.
So far, Sprigatito is my favorite of the 3, even though Fuecoco and Skeleturge are dope. It's just like Sprigatito is actually just insane. And Flower Trick is fucked up.
You're just saying Sprigatito's cute.
It is very cute.
It's a kitty.
That's why I'm using it.
Okay, just randomly Yveltal. Alright.
Then I'm gonna put Popplio in 4th place. Then I'm gonna put Piplup. Then Froakie, and then finally Mudkip, because Mudkip is my boy. That's how I would rank the water starters. I don't think there's a bad one. I think any of them are a great choice. I just personally prefer Mudkip to all the others.
Yeah,
and
fair.
Froakie was my favorite to use in Gen 6 until I used Chespin.
That is just an objectively incorrect decision.
Oh, that's because you're what we call a hater.
Says the Chikorita hater.
Okay, here's the thing, Pause. Out of the 3 starter types, which one do you gravitate towards using the most?
Water.
Cool, you know what mine is?
Grass.
Yeah. So if I have an objectively strong opinion towards a grass starter, it's coming from a place of at least some amount of logic. Just like how Figleaf is the, fire type baby.
It's funny, because whenever I think of, fire, I'm like, oh yeah, Chimchar was my baby. I love Chimchar. And then every other gen, I'm just thinking, oh, but I would always pick the water type. Why was I so obsessed with Chimchar then?
I'd say out of all the starters, the Pokemon I tend to, gravitate towards the most are the grass types. Gen 1, my favorite's Bulbasaur. Gen 2, it's Totodile. Gen 3, it's Mudkip. Gen 4 is, the toss-up, because I don't really have a strong opinion about any of them. Gen 5, it's Snivy. Gen 6, it's Chespin. Gen 7, it's Litten. Gen 8, it's Scorbunny. And then Gen 9, it's Sprigatito. I mostly grass types with a couple others sprinkled in here and there. And I'm sorry, Figleaf, that Figleaf is not my go-to. I think it's actually Piplup, but I'm not sure, because I've been using Chimchar every time I play that gen now.
It's fine.
Just know that I think those 3 are on equal footing. Unlike Gen 6, where there's a clear slant of which ones are good and which ones are bad. Finnegan. Finnegan is what we call hot cheeks.
It will one-shot yours.
No, that's what Spiky Shield's for.
And then it won't get hit because it's a special attacker.
Yeah. You know, I don't know if I suggested this before, and I don't know if we did it, but if we didn't, we should.
What is it?
The three of us should just do, like, straight-up vanilla playthroughs of all the gens, starting at 1. And just, like, vibe. Like, we each pick a different starter, and then just fucking vibe.
Me and
Playing a
you.
vanilla version of just regular Gen 1 sounds absolutely horrid.
Sorry. When I say each gen, I mean, like, if we're gonna do Gen 1, we do Fire Red, Leaf Green.
Okay, that sounds better.
We do the good ones, Pause. The good ones, not the fucking bullshit from the beginning.
Not the one held together by duct tape in a dream.
Like, I don't know, like, I feel like I don't do enough of, like, vanilla playthroughs of Pokemon anymore. And I feel like it would be a good time to do it with you two.
Yeah.
And then, like, you know, like I said, because then we can literally pick, even if it was, like, we each pick one type and just use that starter every single generation. Like, I don't know.
Oh, that sounds miserable.
Well, so, like, if I used grass as my starter for every single gen, and then you did fire and Pause did water. So, like, every game we start, we have to pick that starter and then just build our teams around it. Or we fucking spin a wheel and decide who gets first choice every single time we start a new one. The only requirement would be we have to use different starters than each other. That'd be it.
God, I literally just don't even have Rock Smash to make this, like, less painful.
Steam eruption? Holy shit!
Like if we did Platinum, we know Pause would pick Chimchar. You would pick fucking... Well, I was gonna say you'd pick Turtwig, but I feel like for you it would actually be hard.
The legit Gen 4 is the hardest one, because it's the one that I think has the, like, the best set overall.
Yeah.
Well, it's
I
also
think
one of those
it's tied
things where...
between that and Gen 9.
I was gonna say it's that and Gen 3. Because Gen 3 has no bad starters.
That is also true.
Like, Torchic is objectively the best one because of its Mega being the most broken.
Oh, technically Gen
like-
7 is also very good with its starters.
Oh, yeah. I'm not saying this to antagonize Pause in any way. Out of the Gen 7 starters, Popplio is probably my least favorite.
It's most people's least favorite. That's the whole reason there was a Popplio protection squad.
And I'm not saying that in any bad way. There's nothing I'm bashing on it with. It's just like, I love Litten. And Rowlet's my favorite animal in the world.
Hey, am I stupid? Just, like, generally? Because, like,
I mean,
Why?
I don't have to go through that cave at all during this to continue on, right?
What cave?
On Route 18?
No.
Yeah. I don't know why I thought I had to go in the cave.
That's where you find Xerneas. Or not Xerneas.
Zygarde?
That's where you find Zygarde.
Zigguard.
Okay, I don't know why for some reason I was, like, convinced I had to go through that, and I'm like, I don't remember ever doing this. This is a pain in the ass. Why am I doing this? And I was like, I might as well ask because, like, I think I'm feeling stupid today.
So, which generations do you guys think has the weakest starter pool?
5. Wait, no, not even Gen 5.
I have two answers, so that's why I'm asking.
Gen 2.
Gen 2. Agree.
That's one of the ones I have. My
I
other
ca-
one's Gen 8.
Yeah, because I love Sobble, and Scorbunny is also cute, but the fact that all of them don't get secondary typings in their final stage, they are objectively the weakest set of starters.
Oh, I
Like,
don't
I'm
even.
saying this as somebody who, like, I'm not the biggest fan of Sobble personally. It's better than Grookey, but
It is better than Grookey. I
to
just
me,
love
the
it
only
because it's
good
like I want to
one-
give it a hug because it's just a little crybaby, and I relate to it so hard. And I
To me,
love
the only good one-
amphibians.
The only good one of that generation is Scorbunny. I think the rest are not that good. Like,
See, I just really like amphibians, so
oh, we know.
Gee, how can you tell that I like amphibians? It's not like my room is totally full of like frogs and axolotls, and I'm not an axolotl, not at all.
Hey, pause. I asked you to draw me as my favorite animal.
I know. I did get started on it today a little bit. I found reference pictures and I started drawing a keyboard and mouse.
Fig leaf.
What's up?
Do you know what my favorite animal is?
An owl?
Yeah. You know what my second favorite animal is?
No. I don't think you've ever told.
Raccoon.
Oh. Yeah.
And my third is me.
You're your third favorite animal?
A rhinoceros.
You're a rhinoceros?
Yeah, growing up, my mom's nickname for me was Rhino.
I don't think that's a compliment.
No, it was. Just because she called me RYNO. It was just her affectionate nickname for me.
It's just the play on his name, pause, so.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I was always a big kid, don't get me wrong, but it had nothing to do with my size. It was just a...
No, I
name.
thought that was a play on aggression.
I mean, I have her temperament.
Yeah. But, yeah. I know.
So now I tell Riley, I'm like, we're rhinoceros.
Figly going,
kid."
yeah.
Oh, nice crit, Fig Leaf. Good job. Leaf
but yeah,
Storm's
like,
bad. Fuck off.
You guys ready for the real hot take?
What?
Gen 1's starters are the most, like, fine.
You know what?
Yeah, they're just okay.
You know what?
They're
Actually,
fine.
actually thinking about I've been thinking about it ever since you talked about that, Ryan, about doing the vanilla playthroughs with each of us with a different type.
Yeah.
I think that makes the most sense to do it that way, actually.
Like, we like, by one type, I mean just, like, our starter. We each just have to pick that
Yep.
same type for every gen. Okay.
Yep.
And do you agree with what I said of, like, it would probably be you fire, me grass, her water?
I'm gonna be fucking miserable in Fire Red, but yep, sure.
Why?
Yep.
Because you have to use Charmander?
Yeah, just Charmander is miserable at the beginning of Gen 1.
Ryan's gonna be miserable in Gen 2.
Oh, I'll be fucking pissed the whole game.
Yeah.
I'll do it. I'll be pissed the whole game. And
Yeah.
I'll make sure Paz has to listen to it. But, like, I'll do it.
It'll be fun. Are we doing an order? Because like last time
Yeah.
when we did it, we did it out of order.
I think
I
we
think
should
we
do it in order. Like, do it, like, Fire Red, Leaf Green, then Heart Gold, Soul Silver, then go to, Emerald?
Or
Did we do
S.
Emerald or S?
Or S.
I was gonna say we do Emerald and do, like, the third games. Because, like, in Gen 4 we should do Platinum. Because BDSP is fucking cheap.
No, I was gonna say, can we do BDSP? Because I just got my capture card, and I can actually show my Switch gameplay now.
BDSP
You know what,
is fine.
You can do that, Pause, when we get to the fucking other games in the end. I think Platinum's just a better game.
I mean, probably, but I don't understand all the hate for, like, it's not bad, but it's not like I was expecting them to try something revolutionary.
It to be better, but it's not the worst game in the world.
It's just
The part
so
that makes it bad is that they could have done the Platinum thing and fixed the Pokedex, and they didn't.
yeah, and but here would be my argument against it. They never do that though.
Right. And that's what I've literally heard a whole argument video about it where it was like, we all expected them to do the right thing and take the Platinum Dex to fix the Pokedex, and they didn't, and we shouldn't have expected them to, but at the same time, like, they've been doing this for so long, they should know better.
Honestly, Gen 4, the reason why I was expecting it is Gen 4 is the generation that would have benefited the most out of them doing it for a remake.
Right.
Like, it's, like, as much as I love Gen 4, it's actual Pokedex, pre-National Pokedex, for specifically, Diamond and Pearl is very bad.
And also, because I know you said Auras and I said Emerald.
Yeah.
Similarly, I think Emerald is a better game than Ruby and Sapphire, and even than Auras, personally. But that's also because Emerald's my favorite Pokemon game, like, to date. So I'm a little biased on that, but I just think it's a better game, personally.
Wait, when we do that, should we do regular Auras, or should we do Emerald Sea Glass?
No, we literally just did
No,
Emerald.
we
I
should do
no.
regular.
We're
like,
doing vanilla playthroughs. I do not. No offense to Emerald Sea Glass, but I do not want to replay that again when we just did it.
Yeah, like we
That's
just
bad.
do the most bog standard.
Yeah, when he says standard, he means completely standard. So
I mean, like, no rare candies. Pause.
Hmm.
Like I'm saying, like the only thing we even use the randomizer for at that point is to make evolutions easier. Because
yeah, the
like
two impossible
obviously,
evos because I would like to use an Alakazam for.
I
Are
would
you
like to use
sure,
it
even for
at
Heart
Dingo.
Gold Soul Silver, because those level caps are miserable?
We can cross that bridge when we get there. Because it also depends on if we intend to go all the way to red or if we're going to stop after. You know what I
No,
mean?
you go all the way to red.
Then okay. The only time you're allowed to use rare candies in this whole thing, pause.
It's after you beat Gem 16.
Yeah.
After
You have to beat all
Gym
6.
16?
Yeah, because the literal like the elite the 8 gyms after the Elite 4 are at the same or lower levels than the regular Elite 4.
I'll be right back real quick. I have to just put Riley to bed. She asked for me to come help.
So like literally it's like I think it's fine to require us to have beaten all the gyms before we start using rare candies. I know, Mrs. I don't want to grind ever. But it's
No,
like
I don't mind grinding. It's just tedious.
I mean, I'm not disagreeing with you.
Like, I'll do it. I'm the one who played Nexamon Extinction, where at least half my time playing the game was grinding.
And it's gonna be Fire Red Leaf Green. Means you can use speed up during grinds.
I don't know when we want to do all this, by the way. I was just spitballing that'd be something fun to do.
I mean, we have this. We have the next run is the Pokédex Challenge run.
But I know we also talked about doing the Tri-Link at some point, too.
Yeah. So I think what we're doing is Gen 9 Pokédex Challenge, then Tri-Link, then Gen 8 Pokédex Challenge, then we can do this.
Wait, we're doing a Gen 8 Pokemon Challenge, too?
Yeah,
Or
we talked
Pokedex
about
Challenge
that.
too?
We talked about... Or we can do that after we play all of them, but I just...
I feel like if we do 2 Pokedex Challenges like that so close together, I might actually jump off a bridge.
Okay, fine, then we can wait to do the Gen 8 one. That's fine, that means I don't have to...
Let's be honest, I have, like, literal close to zero desire to do the Gen 9 one, and I only agreed to it because I did already. Like... Ugh, God.
Right, it's gonna be easy for you because me and Paz are gonna do most of the work.
Good. Because I don't intend to do a lot.
The grindiest part is gonna be when we get to Blueberry and have to do the BBQs. Pause.
Yeah, that's gonna be pretty miserable.
But
I'll leave
like,
that to you guys.
but like, that's gonna be way easier with 3 people than 1 person.
Yeah.
And Paz did the bar BBQs by herself.
I did get all of the points by myself. You get 3 times as many points if you're with other people in a union room, and I did it all by myself.
Yeah, so we're gonna make it easy on ourselves. And while yes, we are gonna plan to get all of the starters from it, it's gonna be way easier than you think it's gonna be because there's 3 of us. Am I supposed to? I forget. Am I supposed to go on 21 for the? Oh God, this
You have to go
Wailord's...
down and yeah, you have to go into the woods.
Oh, here's a question for you.
What?
With this vanilla playthroughs of every game.
Yeah.
I guess there's two caveat questions I want to ask then.
Sure.
One, I guess three. One, do we intend to do black 2, white 2, or are we just doing black and white? Or just black 2, white 2?
I think we should do
we-
Black to White 2 as well.
We
Like,
can do sequels. if
Yeah.
we-
So then the follow-up questions were Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon.
Yes.
Oh God.
And
Okay,
finally was...
Or should we do that instead of Sun and Moon?
I don't know. I'm just
No,
again,
no,
I'm
no,
throwing out
no.
these options. I'm just...
I will do Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. I'm just gonna complain about Ultra Necrozma the whole time.
Oh, we all will. And then finally, the only other one I wanted to ask about was Legends Arceus.
No.
If we intended to do that or not.
I don't think that counts.
Ah.
Pause. I'm literally playing it on the other night of the week I stream. Right now.
That would be at least a year out.
Yeah, like you have to think about it like this, Josh. We literally have to make it through all the other games except for Scarlet and Violet to get there, right? Because Scarlet and Violet came after.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we'd have to make it through Sword and Shield to get there.
Yeah, so that's like, what, 10 playthroughs and like, how many, like, one without speed up? Like, I mean, we'll have speed up for most of them.
That's still gonna be at least a couple of months, if not a year.
Yeah, and we're
so
only
I-
doing it
I
once a
think we're-
week.
I think we're safe to do that one if we want, but like I'll leave it in the air. I don't know if it's a necessity. I wanted to ask because it's technically a Pokemon game, and we said all of them.
If you want to get real technical,
Well, Let's Go. You want to do Let's Go?
I also don't own
No.
Let's Go. I don't own Let's.
Do you want to put your balls in a vice? Because that's Let's Go.
I don't own. Well. If we're going with all of them, then we would be like, yes, let's do Let's Go, and let's do all the Mystery Dungeon games too while we're at it.
But here's the thing, that would just be Gen 1, so you'd be replacing Fire Red Leaf Green.
Wait.
Let's Go
With-
would
with
replace
Let-
Gen 1 at that point.
Oh yeah. No.
Yeah, so like that one, we don't have to do that one. Like Legends Arceus was a question because it's just a different Pokemon game,
Yeah.
like entirely. Also, Let's Go would negate the idea that we had of we have to use only one type. One type of starter.
Yeah.
Because you'd be forced to either have an electric or normal type.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I am excited to use all the grass types except for Chikorita.
You're gonna secretly love it.
No, I've used it before. Pause. I've genuinely used it a few times in those games. It's awful. Yeah, there's only two grass type starters that I'm not looking forward to using. And it's the two that I've openly stated are probably the worst two grass starters in existence. Because if you enjoy using either Grookey or Chikorita, you are fucking on some kind of drugs.
I don't think Grookey is too bad. Is that bad? But
He's
yeah,
not
It's bad.
too bad, but he's bad.
he's the worst decision out of all of the ones in Gen 8. But I don't think he's bad.
Yeah, like I said, there's only one actual good Pokemon to pick from in Gen 8, and that's where Poz gets to be lucky.
He's. Oh, I think.
I'm also jealous of Poz in Gen 7.
I will be jealous of you in Gen 7.
From my boy Rowlet.
I love Decidueye. Are you fucking kidding me?
Decidueye is dope. It's hard for Decidueye to not be my favorite starter of that gen, by the way,
Yeah.
because of the fact that JBL exists.
Yeah.
But have you seen
Wrestling.
have you seen the Rowlet on my
One.
desk?
Duh. You've probably shown it to me before.
I'm taking a picture of it and showing you two right now.
Wrestling. Ah.
Wrestling. God. Look if I roll it. You guys like it?
Aw.
It's a baby.
Also, I low-key love these crocheted like Pokemon plushies.
Well,
I have a Pichu somewhere. Oh, I see the Pichu. I have a Pichu one too. Because up until I had Riley, Pichu was my favorite of the Pikachu line.
well.
I know, weird stance to have. Now that I have Riley, it has to be Raichu, because, you know, she's my Rai. Hey, Pause.
Yes.
Your team makes me sad.
Why?
Because it's such a good team, and it's, like, not even close to being the best team between the three of us.
I am sad.
Why are you sad?
There's a Mega Absol on my screen. I would have loved to have.
Oh, there's
Mega
one on my
Absol.
screen, too.
Yeah, but you own it.
Yeah, I do. It's named after you. I named
Alright,
him
well.
Pause.
Well, alright, so we're gonna be leading on Groudon a lot in this gym. This is my miserable. This is gonna be my miserable, by the way.
Can I tell you a story that happened today?
Sure.
So, my coworker Katie randomly was saying the word penis a lot today.
Pigness.
Why?
To this day, I still don't know. Anyway, it gets funny. So she kept saying penis, and finally I looked at her and I go, like, what is? I was like, what's your obsession with penis? And she goes, oh, it's just because I don't have one. And I looked at her and I go, I looked at her and I said, okay, I don't have a vagina. You don't see me obsessed with it. She goes, well, you know, it's because I've never seen one. And I go, cool, go home and Google giant dicks and you'll fucking see one. And she goes, no, like, I've seen them online. And I'm like, what the fuck are we talking about here?
Yeah, that's a totally safe for work conversation.
Yeah.
And that's when
Look,
someone walks into your bank going, can I cash a check, please?
she's a good Christian girl. Oh, do you know what else happened yesterday?
What?
Scared to know.
My dad tagged my wife, mom, and I in a craft thing that was like making clovers out of pretzels.
Yeah.
And I showed it to Katie and she goes, that looks like a penis with 3 balls.
Oh my god.
And I paused, I looked up and I saw a guy starting to walk in the bank. And he was like a very out of shape man. And I looked at her and I said, he looks like a penis with 3 balls. And she started laughing so hard she had to go hide it in the corner by the drive up. This gentleman did not hear me. He wasn't even in the building when I said it. Now it made it hard for me to look at him.
It's funny.
Because I openly called this man a penis with 3 balls. Which, I mean, he was also kind of balding. So, you know, that doesn't help.
Nope, that does not. Alright, so God, I like vaguely remember the X and Y Victory Road like not being very long.
It's not very long, just follow the torches.
Yeah. I also realized
You do need to know strength.
that's fine. I can just bring
Strength
my
and Surf are the only 2 TMs you need to know.
well, it's a good thing that I have my Groudon has Surf and Nasty Plat. And right.
So you're relying on Groudon for that gym, Josh?
Well, Groudon's the only one that has fire type. It has a fire type move.
I'm
Fortunately.
so happy my 2 gyms that I struggled with are done.
Have I expressed how much I don't like this gym, by the way? I probably have.
What's wrong with that gym?
It's just the puzzle's a pain in the dick.
You're a pain in the dick.
Well, alright. Okay.
I like Wolfric as a gym leader.
No, I'm not saying anything bad about Wolfric. It's just like I don't like the puzzle.
I agree with a criticism I've heard of X and Y, which is I dislike the lack of mega evolutions in this game.
Yeah.
Probably to Gen 1 Pokemon, except for like Mario and Blaziken.
Right. So, like, the thing I liked about Gen 9 is terrestrialization, and even in Gen 7, hell, Gen 8, Gigantamax, terrestrialization, fucking Z-moves, they all get used, like, an adequate amount for being the gimmick of that gen.
Yeah, Megas don't get used pretty much at all during the base game at all.
And that's the problem, because, like, you're building it up as, like, this is the thing, so why is it that after we get Mega Evolution, no gym leaders use it? Well, they're supposed to be the strongest trainers in the region. Like, they should be using it.
Mm-hmm. Bystander uses it, and then our rival doesn't.
Right. So tell me why the fuck I get to Wolfric, the last gym leader of the region, and he's a pushover because he didn't have a Mega. And if I chose Charizard as my Mega Evolution, I get to just push his shit in?
Oh yeah, no. When I first played this game, I had a Talonflame on my team because I just thought it looked really cool. I picked Fennekin, and then I picked Charizard because I wanted to have the Mega Charizard because I thought it looked sick. And then I had the Gift Torchic. So I had 4 fire types on my final team. So I just wiped Wolfric.
Yeah, my first playthrough, I chose Froakie as my starter, Venusaur as my Mega, and I had the Torchic. That Blaziken fucking annihilates Wolfric. And, like, there isn't even a doubt about it. He just, like, shows up and drops a hammer on his head.
Alright, well, hopefully I can beat this guy in not too many attempts. We'll see.
I mean, do you have, like, a fire type move on your,
I have Eruption, but I also don't have PP, so I'm going to try it just what I got and pray.
Well, he also has Drought, right? I was going to say Drought plus fire type move means you're just going to kill him.
It's fine now. I sweep with Metal Claw, probably, so.
I'm in Coraway Town. Let me go talk to Professor Sycamore. Pause is already at the Elite Four.
Jesus, really?
Yeah. You know, I always say that Paz like rushes ahead. This is the shit I'm talking about. And
I'm
then
not
Paz acts
rushing
like,
ahead.
Then Paz acts like it's not true.
Because I'm
We
not
did our-
rushing ahead.
We did our Soul Link, Josh.
Yeah.
It was done the Elite Four, and I hadn't even fucking gotten there yet.
That's just a skill issue, okay?
It's called It's Not a Race. Wait.
I wasn't racing.
Oh my god.
My speed up just works, and yours makes your game slower.
So Avalon used Curse 3 times and then almost swept me. And I only won because I used V-Cree with Mamoswine, and then Leech Seed killed it.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm fine with restarting this, but I'm not gonna give up until I'm actually dead. And then I just did. Then like the mammoth swine went to like 3 and lived, and I was like, oh cool, recreate leech seed, you're dead. Cool, got it. My mammoth swine is redonkulously behind. But I am confident that I can win in the next hour.
I'm confident I can make it to the Elite Four in the next hour.
Stop, let me in.
I just have to make it to Wolfric. Oz, don't fail me now. With her emo hair.
My emo hair? I mean, I know my hair is blue, but...
No, look at Absol.
I know what you mean.
Absol's got that one swoop over its eye. You guys know what song I've been listening to lately?
What?
What?
Rap God by Eminem.
I've been listening to a lot of Baby No Money recently.
Really?
I never realized how good his music was.
His music is very catchy.
I've been listening to a ridiculous amount of Miku.
Same.
Alright,
Then Paz killed Hatsune Miku.
I just gave up, and then I just gave my mammoth swine strength, so I'm like, I just want to get there, I don't care.
You know, I like randomly the other day put
the
on Rap God by
fuck?
Eminem. And now I have like certain parts of that song in my head. And like that song is crazy because at one point it's like he just stopped actually caring about what he was saying and was just trying to rap fast. And at another point, I swear to God, he was just trying to get canceled.
Oh yeah, I forgot Eruption is water spout. Well, that literally almost fucked me over.
And now time for the needless amount of rival battles. Oh, do not flow. All you do is drop F-bombs. I also listened to Peekaboo by Kendrick Lamar. And
the one that
Sticky.
just keeps getting memed on.
Boom, bap, boom, boom, bap, bap, boom. That one.
Yep.
That's why I listened to it. I thought that part was like so catchy. And then, like I said, I also listened to Sticky. Do you know Sticky, Pause?
No.
Sticky is by hold on, I'll tell you. It's by Tyler the Creator, featuring Glorilla, Sexy Red, and Lil Wayne. For clarity, there is only one part of that song I like, but I listened to the rest of it for that one part.
What's the part that you like?
I want to say it's like Lil Wayne's part because like it's in the middle of the song. Like Sexy Red I think says like because I'm finna rock yo shit, and then it's then they're like because it's sticky, and then it gets to this one rap part. I don't fucking know how to describe it. I'll have to play it for you guys after because like I can't hit it. I'll be right back though. Riley's in the bathroom asking for help. And then maybe I can actually fucking get to Wolford.
I feel like I've used so many revives on Mamoswine recently. Well, I mean, to be fair, like, Mamoswine is, like, 5 levels behind everything right now, and has been for, like, since I got it.
Probably because it keeps dying.
Well, it's partially because it keeps dying, yeah. That and I keep fighting friggin' fighting types, and I'm just like, God, like, and it can't outspeed like a wet paper bag.
I swore I'd never sin again, 'cause my patience running thin.
Why is that song so good, though?
It's so good! I like how we're hearing, like, Magical Cure Love Shot, and we're like, oh, this is so wholesome and cute. She's protecting her friends. I wonder what song this person's gonna come up with next. Horny.
Like, are we sure this isn't the Deco song?
Yes, exactly. I swore I'd never sin again, 'cause my patience running thin.
I am so happy I stocked up before I went in the in Victory Road this time.
Yep. That's what you gotta do.
Okay.
Now, if only that was a Landorus.
Yeah.
And this is exactly where I got lost, too.
I don't remember where to go, honestly.
You have to push the boulder to the left.
To the left?
Yep. To where
Oh,
the
right,
hole is.
right. Okay, yeah. No, I remember now.
To be fair, I got lost in the exact same way. I was like, where the fuck am I supposed to go?
I always forget about that. Like, I don't know why. I always forget.
Because everywhere else is so, like, clear cut. And then that one, all of a sudden, is just like, I don't know. Dead end, dead end, dead end.
I am not learning Fisher, sorry.
Am I gonna wipe to this Gyarados?
I don't remember the level range of the Elite Four in this game. I'd probably look it up before I start.
The only thing bulky enough to survive the Gyarados was my Venusaur. Venusaur, you're the only thing that's alive right now.
Mesmerizer also keeps coming up on my playlist over and over again right now. That's also a good song.
Cyberpunk Dead Boy keeps showing up on mine.
Oh, Greninja, you say? Oh shit, he used Ice Beam on Garchomp. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh fuck! Oh fuck!
Oh, Greninja, you say? Oh, Greninja!
Like, oh, Greninja, I can Sacred Sword that, and then it goes Ice Beam, like, oh no!
Is Figlet getting fisted?
I almost did. I almost
This is-
wiped. To
Am
the
I
fourth
what?
Elite Four member.
Are you getting fisted?
No, just, what's her fucking face? Almost caused me some ridiculous pain with a Greninja with Ice Beam. With all of my ground types.
I just Oko'd a Greninja. Now I get to fight Tierno and Trevor, because why not?
I almost got wiped to the Water Elite Four member because the Gyarados set up very hard.
Pause, what's the levels of the Elite Four? The Elite Four?
65.
65?
Mm-hmm.
And I think Diantha's highest level is 68 or 67.
Should be 69. Is it Abby's channel that reads out the sub messages?
His channel does that, yeah.
I'm really tempted to sub to Abby to just have the thing read out 69, nice, 69, nice, 69, nice. Just repeatedly saying 69 and then nice.
You know what? If anyone would be up for the joke, it'd probably be Abby.
You would see it and just be like, really?
I mean, now that you're telling me about it, I won't. But I probably would have been if you did it unprompted.
I just couldn't remember if yours read out messages.
Yes.
It used to,
It used to, but
it used to. I don't remember if it. I don't remember if it actually does. I mean, you could have tested that today. You just didn't do it.
I mean, I said 5 years.
because I remember it used to.
Well, that was because I was doing it through another system. Now I'm doing it through Mix It Up, so it might not. You might have to do other stuff to have a TTY through that. I'm out of earthquakes. Ryan is out of earthquakes.
Not earthquakes. Fuck.
Yeah.
I am the champion. My toxic gas is the champion.
I always knew Paz was toxic. So what we basically talked about so far, Paz, with the trip, is that we're probably gonna do something where we pick like a Wednesday, right? And that Wednesday is gonna be all traveling because it's like a 10-hour drive.
Yeah.
And that's so it's like it's actually like 9 if we go through Niagara. There was like 3 different border points we can cross at. We can cross at Niagara and it's 9. We can cross at, I want to say, Kingston, and it's 8.5. Or we can cross by Montreal and it's 10.
Why would he go all the way to Montreal?
It depends on what you want to see. I suggested we do the Niagara one because at least it's a pretty sight.
And that's also closer to Great Wolf Lodge.
Yeah, but we're not going to Great Wolf Lodge anyway, so.
Sure.
But like the idea was that like, oh, it's a pretty sight to see at least, right?
Yeah.
And then we kind of agreed on that.
Hi, Z.
Okay, so unless I get like walled by the Elite Four, I think I should finish tonight.
I might not because Trevor's being a dick.
Great.
You're gonna have
So
fun with the water type one.
Oh yeah. So literally, I just removed Sacred Sword from Lenny for Outrage, and then I fight a Snorlax, of course,
Why would you get rid of Secret Sword?
because I have it as a TM, and it doesn't matter because I can always reteach it if I think that Outrage isn't good. Make sense, Pause?
Yeah.
I can show you, Pause, on a map after like what I need. It's really close.
Don't worry, because like Excadrill is probably gonna run the show for me, if I'm gonna be real. Except if he gets Focus blasted.
Waterfall. Guys, I did it. I made it to Snowbell.
It's the meme! It's the meme!
Well,
So
I
have
almost
to
got.
go to the
Sorry.
Pokemon Village first, right?
Yeah. They will not let you in the gym before you go to Pokemon Village.
What you got, boy?
Okay, I made it. Alright. No special shop. Rest in piss.
I did it!
You're gonna get like 32 revives.
Vigoroth. You know what would have been a cool idea?
What?
Is if they made Vigoroth into a branching evolution, where if you want to get a slacking, you teach it rest, and then otherwise it turns into something else entirely.
Yeah. Okay, I'm taking a quick bathroom break before I start. So I'm not gonna go to my BRB screen. So I'm going to the restroom and picking up a snack. before I start the Elite Four.
Fig Leaf is pooping.
I'm not pooping.
I don't believe you. Somebody do the poop notifier. It's not exclamation point poop. I don't know what it would be then, pause.
Poop notifier, I'm pretty sure.
Yay! Well, I do declare, Fig Leaf is taking a shit. Dude, what is up with all these Granbles?
Alright.
Fuck
I
off.
am also gonna be right back, considering I have finished the game. So I will be right back.
Bye. Oh, he just saying goodbye. Make a motherfucker ask you.
When I picked him, he just stuck out both of his front paws. Like, right up in front of him, and he's like, he's confused, like, why are you picking me up? I'm picking you up because you. Because you. And I got you, and you're the
Alright, Mega Houndoom, let's go. It's literally about to be the easiest gym of my life.
I will settle for cereal bars and a soda because I realized my only snacks are oatmeal and cereal.
So you have cereal and soda?
No, I said I will settle for a cereal bar and soda because my only snacks I have right now are oatmeal and just like regular cereal.
What kind of cereal bar?
It's just these like strawberry cereal bars.
Oh. When I was a kid, I used to like the Fruit Loops ones.
Oh, they're not those actual cereal bars. They're just like it's like the like generic cereal bar kind of deals. And the fruit and grain bars. Okay. Alright, so
should you start with Seabold just to be safe?
I am abso-fucking-lutely starting with Seabold to get it out of the way.
Well, I figure that way, like, once it's done, it's done. You don't got to worry about shit.
No.
Yeah, I have a Mega Houndoom in the ice gym. So, yeah.
I think I have one. Oh.
Big Leaf went poop.
I do have Thunderbolt, so maybe I can make this a bit easier on myself.
Thunderbolt.
Actually, Eruption's probably actually bad.
I actually tried to find the TikTok that made me like the part of Sticky that I like, and I couldn't find it. Somebody did an arcane edit of Jinx to the song Sticky,
Yeah.
but the part of it that I like is like it has Jinx basically just being a full-on brat.
Yeah.
And then like when it gets to the really good part, it's like her at the end of season 2 when she looks like a badass and cut her hair.
Mm-hmm. Alright. I don't think teaching a single one of my Pokemon Thunderbolt is gonna fix this one, but
No. Cryogonal. Cool, Jinx, the absolute opposite of Houndoom. Did I do a good job notifying people of your pooping?
you did, Ryan. Thank you.
Even if you weren't pooping?
I was not pooping, but yeah, that's fine.
Oh. No, that was the wrong move, Liv, damn it. You're supposed to use fire thrower. Flamethrower. Doesn't being in that room just make you feel so good?
What?
All the water falling around you?
Oh, yeah.
Nice hail, idiot. Oh, they set up the hail again? That's funny. Mm. Hey, I made it to Wolfric. He leads on Obama Snow, right?
Yeah.
That Obama Snow's about to get lit up.
Alright. Sorry, chat. I was just trying to fix something in my Discord.
Who wins in this fight, do you think?
Oh, on yours?
Mega Houndoom or Obama Snow?
Definitely not Obama, so.
Flamethrower! What, Laura? I'll be right back.
Yep.
She's in the bathroom and needs a new underwear. Flamethrower spam the rest of his team. Avalug's the only one that should live one. Actually, is Avalug a special or physical tank?
Physical from what I remember, but I could be wrong.
So it might not survive this. Yeah, it did not survive.
As predicted, this fight sucks.
The fight's gonna be easy. What are you talking about?
Fuck, dude.
I'm joking, by the way. That fight is actually gonna blow for me, but for a totally different reason from you.
Like, honestly, his barbarical hasn't been too bad, except for fucking Razor Shell defense drops has been, like, awful.
I don't have any Pokemon on my team that is super effective against that gym, or that guy.
Yeah.
I have one move on one Pokemon, and they're weak to water.
Yeah,
Tyranitar's the only Pokemon I have that is strong against it.
Yeah, I had Groudon with Thunderbolt, and I just barely freaking beat him.
Yeah, I got Wild Charging Tyranitar.
Oh, it was you who had Wild Charge, not me. I remember I was talking about Wild Charge, but I was like, I couldn't remember if it was me who had it. Wild Charge actually legitimately would have been ridiculous in that fight for me.
I'm actually in a similar situation when it comes to like Drasna too. I'm not weak to Drasna, but I'm also not like that super effective against her either.
The other three, I mean, the steel one's gonna be like easy as fuck for me. The fire one, might actually kind of be a little hard because 3 of my Pokemon are weak against fire, and then the dragon one is probably gonna be fine.
Don't you have Earthquake on like any of your ground types?
I have Earthquake on almost all of them.
Fire should be easy then.
Well, I'm just worried because the fire one, I have 3 Pokemon who are also weak to fire.
Oh. Yeah, that makes it a bit weird, doesn't it?
Yeah, Jesus, he just used freaking Flash Cannon on me.
Nasty plot.
Please get a good roll in this Earthquake and kill this Klefki. Thank you.
I'm gonna do one more nasty plot, and I should be able to sweep a Flamethrower.
I'm going to intimidate this Aegislash.
I'm fighting a Carbink. The guy in front of the badge check.
Alright, and you used Sacred Sword and killed me in one shot. Got it. Exact reason why I used Rock Slide is because, like, King Shield would not lower my attack. Earthquake. Fucking sturdy, man. I'm just gonna Earthquake because, okay, I was like, I'm gonna Earthquake just in case he uses a Hyper Potion. Bulk up it. That's such a weird time to learn Bulk Up. Honestly, we probably just get rid of Eruption here because Scizor.
I'm back.
Leech Seed. Is it scummy of me to heal stall the Scizor out?
No. Totally valid, actually. Hey, pause.
Yes.
You're a nerd.
Oh, well, it crit.
This is a known fact.
Which Pokemon type or types have the second most amount of pseudo legends?
I bet the first is Dragon. If I had to take a stab at it without knowing.
Pretty much all of them were dragon, except for like Metagross.
Yeah. That's why I said second most, because the first one's obvious.
Yeah. I don't know. I didn't think it was that obvious, but I guess it was more obvious than I thought it was.
Hmm.
Do you want to know the number of dragons?
Like in the 40s?
Well, if we're talking like it's like 5. No,
Oh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's 9.
That's all.
And
I didn't
that's
remember. I
counting,
didn't remember how many pseudos that there are in total.
That's counting Hisui and Gudra on that.
So, looking at
Actually,
this,
there's 3 then.
so look, if we were counting Hisui and Gudra, then we're tied with steel
3.
types and flying types.
And dark.
And oh yeah, with Tyranitar and Hydreigon.
I was asking the question because flying and dark were tied. I forgot about Hisui and Gudra.
Because they did a good job of like spreading out the types.
Yeah, I just thought it was interesting that like technically, if we don't count Hisui and Gudra, the 2 with the second most representation to dragon is dark and flying.
Noivern's flying dragon, right?
Yes, primary
But
flying.
Yes, but it is not a pseudo.
No,
I
I
learned the other day. It's a
I was
primary
asking
flying
because I
bird.
was fighting a Noivern. Pause.
Oh, okay.
We were looking at Pokemon that were primary flying types, and it's one of like 3. There are not many.
Yeah.
Others include Tornadus and Noibat. Oh, and then the Rookidee line. That's one thing I learned, Pause, actually, early on in Pokemon, was that if a Pokemon adds a type in its evolutionary line, the type that gets added or changed is never the primary.
Mm-hmm.
Like Tyranitar's primary rock, but like its secondary type is dark, even though the other ones in its line are ground. Kangaskhan. Pause, come chop a mom in the throat. Pause is like the attack dog, she's vicious. I gotta chop that bitch. No, they survived and used outrage. To the surprise of no one, Pause booted up E8.
Okay. Altaria was not hard, but like the right Pokemon died. So
Saw an interesting video the other day about the WWE Hall of Fame and what current wrestlers deserve to be in it. And by
Yeah.
current wrestlers, I mean currently active in WWE wrestlers.
yeah.
And it was interesting because there are some wrestlers who are in WWE who, outside of that of WWE, have been like world-renowned superstars, but then in
Yeah.
WWE they haven't done much. Like Shinsuke Nakamura is a good one. He's won like a couple of mid-card titles, but like outside of WWE, he is like a legend.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, you get somebody like AJ Styles, who's won a couple of WWE championships. He's won tag team gold, mid-card gold. Absolutely deserves to be in the Hall of Fame based on both in WWE and outside of WWE experience. Or like the Motor City Machine Guns, who should
Bless
be in
you.
because they are a, bless you, literally legendary tag team.
Yeah.
The guns. Does that hit you with some serotonin that they're in WWE now?
I mean, like they literally are going to like make the like drag the tag team division out of irrelevancy, kicking and screaming themselves.
At least on SmackDown.
Yeah.
Raw right now has no hope.
I mean, they're trying with the War Raiders right now.
They're trying. But, like, on SmackDown, they have the cheat code of DIY versus the Motor City Machine Guns.
Yeah.
My dad used to love the machine guns. At one point, he named his fantasy football team the Motor City Militia
Yeah.
as a nod to them, but also the fact that he's a Detroit Lions fan.
Yeah.
He also at one point named them the Red Rockets.
Right.
And that was just a joke about a dog's penis.
Yeah, I figured.
He's actually done quite a few wrestling themed names for his football teams, though. One year he had running back Austin Eckler. And he named his team D-Generation X, but it was spelled ECKS.
Okay. Am I about to go shit on Cynthia? I think I'm about to go take a poop on Cynthia now.
You mean Diantha?
Diantha, whatever. Diantha.
Here's the difference
See?
between Cynthia and Diantha. Diantha, you probably could.
Cynthia, you're the toilet.
Yeah.
Cynthia, she's taking the shit, not you.
I meant to say Diantha, but I said Cynthia for some reason.
Because mommy? Sorry. Look, I bet even Paz would call Cynthia mommy.
I would.
Respectfully, of course. It's Paz. She's not a D-Gen like us.
Jesus Christ.
What am I supposed to do here, Paz, with this strength rock?
Left.
Left.
Just push it all the way left?
Yeah.
Okay, I fell for the trap. I pushed it to the left past this guy, and then I walked up here.
Tyrantrum's the fucking... Oh, yeah, this bullshit. Yep, we missed the Dragon Rush. Yep, that sucks. Alright, well, time to leech seed with Fig Leaf. You are probably going to use this for Restore Soul as a hyper potion myself here. Yeah. Wait, no, Earthquake's super effective, right? I'm just being dumb. Got it. Gorgeist. We can bring out Rain.
Huh?
My mammoth swine is named after you.
Is it 'cause I'm thick?
Yeah, sure. Let's go with that.
Thicker than a Snicker?
Yeah. And now Gardevoir.
Paz, why didn't you name a Pokemon after Fig Leaf?
Because fig leaf isn't toxic.
Why don't you name a Pokemon after me?
Because you're not toxic. I didn't nickname any of my Pokemon.
Yeah, I know. But I have a Pokemon named Poz. He has one I named after me. It would have been like fitting if you named one after him.
Yeah, by Gardevoir. Yeah, my team was very unbalanced, but
I should be able to finish, by the way. I just gotta get to the Elite Four.
we're Garchomp, Torterra, and Excadrill just like kind of just like did most of the work for me. We did it. Yeah. Yeah, not to go fight AZ. We gotta actually fucking shit on AZ in AZ's mouth.
Damn. Didn't think you were into that, Fig Leaf.
Yeah, I'm not, but he might be.
I can't stop giggling now.
So, did you know during that battle cutscene, like, the only person who is actually a sprite, like a 3D model in that entire cutscene is you? Everything else is 2D. Ryan?
In what?
In the parade cutscene?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Your character is the only thing that's a 3D sprite. Everything else is just 2D.
Which is really funny.
They wanted to go all out on the animation, but also half-ass it at the same time.
Nice cosmic power, nerd. Eat a Dragon Rush and then a head smash.
I'm almost to my rival battle.
Golaric, we can use Fig Leaf. Leech Seed.
You heal me, right?
Phantom Force.
Fuck. A Sunkern. Guys, I found a Sunkern. Vampire, wait up a minute. We each gotta fight now. Let's go! I got 5 Pokemons. Pause.
Yes.
Callum's got 5 Pokemon now. Oh no.
Alright, cool. GG. We did that. That's done. Oh, it's almost 10 already, right? It's almost 10 already.
That's why I'm just trying to finish this, honestly. I don't see a point in me trying to stream another week of this if I'm this close to the end, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna push it, you could always do it on Sunday or something.
Maybe, but I'm already almost the Elite Four.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like, I'm at the last rival battle before the end of Victory Road.
Yeah, that's fair. You might as well finish. Another question is, do I want to play PLA for like
Yes.
Do it.
40 minutes before I want to pass out and die?
Do
Hey,
it.
Big Leaf, yes.
I'm actually here this time, please.
Pause and I
Okay.
want you to.
I actually paused. To be fair, you didn't miss shit. Like, I literally, last time, I like finished the tutorial and then was like ready to go to bed as soon as I finished the tutorial. All right, I'm just gonna go to BRB screen real quick just so I can separate out the VOD easier, and then I'll be right back for everyone in chat. See you in a sec.